There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point.
The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just a ride, and we kill those people. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up. But it doesn't matter because it's just a ride. We can change it anytime we want. It's only a choice. No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. A choice right now between fear and love. Between fear and love. Between fear and love.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. Jesus was. When Jesus was. What I did is I was able to share everything before I came back. I got the two opens. Now I was able to share everything. What's happening, everybody? It's the greatest day of the year. Thanksgiving. I've been doing Tai Chi in the morning. I gotta tell you, I like it. I like the Tai Chi. I like it a lot. Yoga's great, but I'm not flexible at all. I can't flex. I've never been flexible. I've always wanted to stay tight. I always thought fast people are tight. If you're tight, you're quick. And I've always been quick, so I always wanted to stay tight. But I tell you what, I did like a 7-minute intro to Tai Chi, and I feel like it's a little less regimented than the yoga. I'm always doing yoga wrong. They're like, put your arms like this, and I'm like, mine's like this. They're like, oh, you're dumb. I got to take this dog out. Craig, take over the show for a minute. Craig, you go ahead and take the show. Hey, Ruby, you need to go outside right now. You couldn't have to go outside fucking 30 seconds ago. Have fun out there. It's cold. Craig, you good? Oh, wait, hold on. Where's Craig? He's taking Thanksgiving pretty hard. Always does. Thanksgiving's a big day. Big day for him. His pet iguana died years ago. If you read the Gita, yoga isn't about flexibility. It's about mind control. Grow up. I'm so glad Poo Poo Pee Pee's in here every day. Isn't it great? Just every day you're fired up, and then someone's like, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot people like you existed. That was cool. I was fired up. Let me go ahead and shut it down for the day. It's not about flexibility. Shut up. Then what's the whole thing? If it's about mind control, then it should be like this. Yoga should look like this. That's what yoga should look like if it's about damn mind control. It's definitely about flexibility. Are you nuts? People are nuts out here. Honey, these people are nuts. You want to come be my guest host today? Because Craig said, I hate Steve. I hate Steve. I'm a bandit. Where'd you get that shirt? That's Craig's shirt, actually. Why are you wearing Craig's long shirt? Like, it's like Dad. It's like Dad we saw in Kansas City. It's like Rich's dad wearing a nightshirt. One time, Jen and I spent the night at a dude's house, our buddy's house in Kansas City to go see Arcade Fire. And we were laying on the couch, and in the morning, we heard a stir. And we both opened our eyes to see this guy's dad wearing a long shirt. And he was like 5'4". Rest in peace, man. Big Rich. His name was Rich too, wasn't it? And he just comes walking by in a shirt like it's down a little bit past his knees, and we're like, "What the fuck?" We didn't say anything, but we're both thinking like, "What the hell did we just see?" And then we hear our buddy, who's the son. He goes, "Oh my God, Dad, is that your night shirt?" Oh, they want to know how your nose is doing. She went and saw the surge. She's going to California to see one of the big surgeons out there. She's going to throw in BBL. She said she wants D's. I told her to go ahead and get double D's while she's at it. But yeah, she's doing the whole kit and caboodle. We're taking the Lexus to the shop, and we're taking Jenny. Get the old get the upgrades too, right, hon, bud? No, I don't. I love you exactly the way you are. I'm just gonna have to put my Turkish hair plants on a back burner right now, but we'll get there. No, her nose is good. Went to the doc. I mean, it's not good, but they are. If the swelling goes down, they don't have to do surgery.
I'm getting a procedure done on Wednesday. I cannot fucking breathe or smell.
She can't breathe or smell though, so it sucks. She's stuffed up. So yeah, we're just praying. We're all praying for Jen. We're praying for the best. I pray for her every night. Before I go to bed, I'm like, God, please help this woman. Please, God. Please. My prayers sound a little different. Like, oh, my God, please help this freaking person. Anywho, Tai Chi. Why are we talking about other stuff? I'm here alone on the show. I should be able to, it should be, let's focus. Let's focus up here. Also, share the stream into the groups. I think I shared it into the group. I don't know if I did, though. I think I shared it on Facebook. Broker sniffer. They said that sucks on Thanksgiving. Jen's kind of had some smell stuff, though, since COVID. That was so weird, the COVID smelling stuff. Yikes, man. I couldn't smell for weeks. Couldn't smell for months, maybe. I couldn't taste. For a while. I have no taste. You guys know that. I have no taste. But Tai Chi, it's like, this guy's just telling you to, like, kind of manipulate the energy around you, and I'm a big fan. I'm going to start believing in that, because yesterday, Craig and I were talking about manifesting, and I wanted to dig a little deeper, so if everybody could I think Craig's phone is off, though. I would say everybody could blow up his phone. Who you, Benjamin Netanyahu, blowing up phones? We did. We got kicked off yesterday, and a bunch of people in our group got messages from Facebook, from Twitch even, too, that we can't say some of the things we say on here, which I thought this was fucking America last time I checked. Hold on. Is it America? Let me grab my musket. Yep, last time I checked, we the people said, God dang it. Last time I checked, we the people said this is America, Jack. Got a long spread, look how long my fingers can spread. That's how you know you are a good guitarist. Could just do that, but I won't. I'm gonna spread my fingers as long as I can, so everybody who plays guitar knows that I can spread. Why don't I just spread it like this? I'll do two at the same time. For all of you that are a part of the Patreon, there is a new Patreon song up there. I don't know if anyone's heard it. I would love some feedback. Everyone I know hates it. Everyone who I played it for initially hates it. But I think it's going to grow. It's a new genre of music. It's Revolutionary War bangers. And basically, it's quotes from the Revolutionary War, but put into just a jiggity jam. So listen to it, be a part of it, let it embrace you, let it hold you, let it raise you, let it walk you down the aisle. Okay, it's a banger. Can't we start making that for like kids and stuff? I feel like kids would. Oh, I did see a guy he was like singing a song to his third grade classroom, And he's just jamming on the guitar, ba ba cha bow, choo choo ba cha boo cha ba bow, choo choo ba cha boo choo, cha 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 bee cha ba boo. And he was just jamming on the freaking guitar, and the kids were like, and they were singing this stuff too. You can basically brainwash kids into anything. We should brainwash them into good stuff. We should start brainwashing them into some good stuff, I think. It's super on brand for you, Steve. I don't know what that even means. I'm so far past it. I'm past it now. Tai Chi. Just kind of, I'm circling this. I'm grabbing all of this. I feel like a Street Fighter character. It's like, oh, I got it. Now I'm going all this good energy. I'm like, yeah, soak it in, soak it in, soak it in. I bring it in. I bring it to my chest. And then I'm like, pure, like, yeah, God. Do you think there's a way you can like build a bubble of energy around you? Because that's really that's my goal. That's my goal in my head. What I was thinking was if you can build like, I met Mark Wahlberg, and this guy he did have like an aura. I know they say that. I know the kids are all like, oh, aura, Rita aura. But if you can, and we all know. Energies. I carry energy because if I go somewhere and I just want to chillax, it's hard because people will constantly come up to me and be like, dude, what are you so sad about? Why are you so sad right now? Why aren't you being the version of you that I want you to be? Then I have to explain to them, I'm just chillaxing tonight. I'm just going to chillax. Maybe I have some stuff on my mind that, I don't always have to be the fucking clown for everybody, even though that's what I want to actually be. So you hit these conundrums like that, and, it just makes you think. We are starting. Oh, it's super on brand for you, Steve. Maybe the Revo songs that no one's like. Oh, can you feel the neutrinos pass through you when you do Tai Chi? Maybe. Because I would okay, so Mark Wahlberg, when he walked in, it was like this. You could whoa. It was like looking at him kind of looked weird because he looked like he had makeup on and stuff, but also there was kind of like a crowd around him. And I went to his and Will Ferrell, the movie The Other Guys, they did the premiere in St. Louis. And I got stood up on a date, so I went by myself. And they asked people, they're like, hey, is anyone here by themselves? And no one really raised their hand. And I was like, I am. And they're like, oh, okay, you come up here. And they let me sit in a single handicap seat by myself. So I was right in the middle. And then Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell came up. And Mark Wahlberg, I had seen a bunch of athletes that night and stuff. And it's like, oh, that's cool. But Mark Wahlberg, he was carrying a little presence with him. So what I'd like to do with Tai Chi is build. I think I kind of got it. I hope I'm working towards that. I'm not perfect by any means. Close. I'm not, though. I want to build it better because right now I feel like it's maybe ego-based. Doubtful. Get all this, because this is all real. And you're kind of... And sometimes you can do some bird-like motions too. See, oh yeah, you want to keep the arms symmetrical. Why aren't my arms symmetrical? I feel like they should be. But it is kind of nice. I recommend maybe dropping a little Tai Chi in the mornings. Now, to get to the big stories of the day, it is Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope everybody's going to go eat some delicious treats and hang out with some family and friends. I've gone on record of hating Thanksgiving. I hate the food. I just think we could do something better with the food, like spare ribs, maybe ribs. Maybe we always do ribs for it. I like ribs. Maybe put ribs in the cooker or the oven for hours and hours till they're fall off the bone ribs, man. No one ever talks about fall off the bone turkey, do they? No, I've never heard that. They ever talk like now we got deep fried turkeys, which are a little better, but I don't know, man. I just think like and maybe that's the appeal. Maybe you only do turkey one day a year, but let's knock it off with it's so good. It's so good turkey. Now, if you want to have a turkey lurkey, me and Jason Roberts came up, and no one needs to do this because this is our idea. They're called turkey lurkeys, okay? And they're giant turkey wings, but they're buffalo wings. They're buffalo wings. They're turkey. They're turkey lurkeys, okay? They're delicious. They're huge, kind of like the ones at Six Flags, which I heard are not turkey. They're ham hocks. But you eat one of those in a little buffalo sauce. It's got a little juice to it. I don't like those ones at Six Flags, though. They got a bunch of tendons. I'm not a huge tendon guy, okay? In my legs, I love tendons. But when I'm eating food, I don't need no tendons. All right, so Craig and I were going to play this thing where we went over a bunch of historical facts, the littlest known historical facts, because I want you guys to go to Thanksgiving today and drop some absolute freaking knowledge on these people. And then everyone's like, God, how did you get so smart? And you're like, I listened to this show, Hoosiers Fist Kit. And I don't know if you saw the thing here about I'm going to play it for a second so you can just see the graphic.
There is a point. Is there a point to all these? Let's
See the
find
graphic?
a point.
Patreon. I could also do this.
There is a point. Is there a point to all these?
Yeah, there is a point to all
Let's
this.
find a point.
Ooh.
The world is like
The Patreon. Join the Patreon. Stuff the turkey with ribs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. She's a genius. She's brilliant. She's AI. She is Einstein reincarnated. She's the smartest woman on the face of the planet. Smartest person. I didn't really have to say woman. Stuff the turkey with ribs. What have I been living in a cave this whole time? Oh my. Hey, anybody watch Stranger Things? My son was watching it last night. I tried to start it, but I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, I can take this thing. What am I doing? I could take this thing out the whole time. Let's go. Let's start moving around. Poo Poo Pee Pee told me I couldn't do like too crazy shit in the morning, but that I do my own Tai Chi, which I think is still cool. The whole thing I like is the rocking of the feet. Like, you definitely feel like I'm slow motion pitching in baseball. Like, watch the torque. This is how I used to do it in baseball, guys. You're going to like this. So I'd look, the plate's that way. So I'd look the guy off at second, give him a little, fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'd look at the guy at third, give him a little fake kiss. I'd stare at the guy at second the whole time. I'd rock back, leg up, Hideo Nomo. My leg's coming up. I'm pulling through with this arm. I'm pulling. This is coming for a whip. Now I'm whipping. Now it's hips and whips. Ah! And that's how I used to throw a baseball 68 miles an hour. I need to catch up on Stranger Things. What I did before this new season, I watched a 20-minute video that was a recap. Caught me all back up. It's good. I forgot some of the things that happened. It's had some epic moments. My son he couldn't watch it, and now he's old enough to watch it, so now it's like a cool thing where he's like, oh, man, I can watch it now. I'm a freaking real man. I'm a real man, Dad. I do what I want. I'm like, you're 10. Chill. I can do whatever I want. I'll join the circus. And I'm like, you won't. I don't think. Let's go ahead and get into this because I'm going to turn you guys into you're going to be able to have some conversations today. at Thanksgiving when I know most of you are like, what? I don't know what's going on. Do you know the World Trade 7? It was one of 3 buildings to collapse on just from fire alone, and the other 2 also happened on the same day. And did you know that Charlie Kirk's wife had a lace outfit on the other day, and then Ariana Grande and the cast of Wicked came and put a spell on my dog? I think it's all true. I'm not saying that to be like, I think that's all true. It's just, Thanksgiving used to be the day I bring it up. This is interesting. Thanksgiving used to be the day I bring up conspiracies. Now it's the only day I don't. Things have gotten so out of hand that it used to be, oh man, I'm just going to bring this up on Thanksgiving. Let everybody know what's up. But now everybody knows what's up. Everybody is caught on. The stepmoms, the aunts, the uncles, everybody knows that some sort of fuckery is about. And now everyone agrees. They're like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Let's not talk about that on Thanksgiving. That is so funny. We're finally seeing a switch that people only talk about conspiracy theories and how fucked up the government is every day but Thanksgiving. Used to be just Thanksgiving. Not anymore, Hippie Don. Not anymore, Hippie Don. Thank you guys for being here this morning on Thanksgiving while I wake my family up at 7 a.m. on the only day they can really sleep in. Daddy's got to go to work. Daddy's got to go to work. I'm talking to my computer right now to 12 people. Daddy's got to go to work, everybody. Daddy's got to work. Ooh, there's a 2007 Impreza for sale for $106,000, 121K miles. Okay, all right. Just getting some good alerts. If you can get a Subaru and you've had the gaskets changed, the head gaskets changed, you got a car that's going to last you a minute. You got a car that's going to last you a pretty long time. Just, you want to change them about 100, 125 miles. So 125 miles an hour. You want to change the head gaskets while you're going 125 miles an hour. A lot of people don't know that. The 1621 Harvest Festival. The first Thanksgiving. 1621, my PIN number. It wasn't called Thanksgiving. The 1621 3-day celebration. Okay, we're doing one. Was a harvest festival, not a religious Thanksgiving. For the Pilgrims, a day of Thanksgiving was historically a day of prayer and fasting to thank God for a specific blessing, like ending a drought. We had a crazy drought. What the hell? Now that I think about it, we had a crazy drought. Then I wanted to play golf. Then it started to rain. That's how it works. So we had like 70 days of like 3 days of rain. We had 70 dry days and 3 days of rain. We started to get rain. Now we're having Thanksgiving. See, these people were simple. They were doing simple things, man. Now we've overcomplicated everything. Oh, good morning, heathens, says Oscar Muhombo says. Good morning to you, heathens. Good morning to you, heathens. Bye. Hi. I'm only going to talk to my family like this today. Oh, what was Craig saying yesterday? I apologize for nothing. I apologize for nothing. I'm Conor McGregor. I apologize for absolutely nothing. Turkey was likely not the main course, guys. Accounts from the Times suggest the menu included deer meat, elk milk. Oscar Muhombo, they said they have elk milk because they needed milk from the elk. The Wampanoag brought 5 deer, ducks, geese. They did kill a swan, which was startling to everyone there. Fish, eel, clams, bunch of stinky clams. They brought a bunch of stinky clams and some food too. They brought squash, Turkeys may have been present, but it definitely wasn't the centerpiece. The centerpiece was those clams, boy. Those eel flavored clams. I'd be like, we're leaving. We're going back. But even England had crap food. Yeah, if they killed a swan, that's kind of impressive. 3, no cranberry sauce, no pumpkin pie. The Pilgrims didn't have butter or wheat flour to make. Why can't I read? Wheat flour to make a pie crust, and they didn't have an oven for baking. They may have eaten boiled pumpkin and cranberries. Honey, did you make the boiled pumpkin this year, or is my aunt going to make the boiled pumpkin? And cranberries were used by the Wampanoag. I should know that. But the sauce relish was absent. I heard they ate ass. Come on, Oscar. We're trying to have a for real show about Thanksgiving today, and this guy's like, Steve's talking for real about the Pilgrims. I bet they eat a bunch of ass. I bet the Pilgrims ate all that ass. I bet the Indians and the Pilgrims and the Native Americans were all eating ass. There was actual Indians there. There were Indian guys there, Native American guys, and freaking cocks. Would you like me to eat your ass? Yes, I would. Oh, this is good. I should probably go back to this tradition. Only 5 women were present. Historical records indicate that only about 50 English colonists survived the first year. Yeah, because it was called the Great Dying when they got there. The Native Americans had to teach them, hey, put some dead fish in with your seeds, you fucking clown. Put a few dead trout in with your seeds to get your stuff to grow. Otherwise, you're never going to get your crops to grow. Are you dumb? That's what the Indians would come. They'd be like, are you an idiot? Are you not putting dead fish in with your seeds? You are a simple-minded moron. Can you imagine the dedication to eat Pilgrim ass? Zestfully clean. Oh, my God. Hooked on Phonics worked for me. No, obviously it didn't. I used to prank call them all the time. This is probably what... My mouth just gets so filled. When I start reading, my mouth gets filled up with saliva. I don't understand. You should see my computer screen. I should be standing. This computer's not even going to work anymore. It's dotted. I can see it's How do I even clean that? Only 5 women were present at the first one because 50 English colonists survived the first year. And it's believed only 5 women. So how do you think they repopulated stuff? Because out of the 5 women, 3 were married, 2 were young daughters, and they were alive and present for the... Hopefully there's more ships came. Otherwise, we're getting weird out there on Thanksgiving. Jesus. That was me. I got my cords here. I thought my dog did some. The Wampanoag were not even invited. They weren't even invited. So you can say the Native Americans weren't even invited. The 90 Wampanoags, the men, led by Massasoit, showed up after the Pilgrims fired celebratory guns. What's up with that? You give a guy a gun and he's going to go, pew, 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 pew. Really? I don't know. I mean, I guess I get it a little bit. You grab a gun, you're like, pew! I don't know. It feels good. Feels kind of good, but I feel like if you think about it, you're like, pew! I shoot that up. Oh, hits my buddy in a neighboring village? I don't think so. Their arrival was a diplomatic response to the noise. They're like, hey, keep it down, sons of bitches. And then they're like, you guys want some food? And they're like, all right, here you go. You want this dead swan? You want this swan? Why do you only want toys that are under the couch? I really can't understand it. My dog in the morning she gets it. She gets the vibe. She's like, oh my God, this guy's trying to do something. I better shut that down. And I need the one toy. And I bet there's nothing under there. She smells something. Now she'll chew on that for a minute. And then she'll immediately be like, there's another toy deep in the crevices. You have 4 of those. Here's another one. Yeah. We're not going to do this today. It's Thanksgiving. We're having a good day. We are having a good day. So, yes, the answer to your question, can you imagine the dedication to eat pilgrim ass? Absolutely. Evolution of the holiday. Early Thanksgiving days were sporadic. After 1621, celebrations were called sporadically by specific colonies to mark various events, like a military victory, a good harvest, or the end of a drought. What the fuck? They were not an annual tradition. George Washington's proclamation was controversial. The first presidential proclamation for a national Thanksgiving Day was in 1789. TJ, Thomas Jefferson, didn't like it. He feared it violated constitutional separation of church and state. It was exclusively a New England holiday to start out with, which I have a lot more respect for New England. I've always kind of hated New England. I've kind of hated them, but now I see where they're coming from. You guys were the start of the damn rebellion. Like, I get why Philadelphia throws snowballs at Santa Claus, because they ain't putting up with that shit. Boston, Philadelphia, they are not putting up with that shit. New York put up with that shit. New York was like,
we're occupied. Okay, well, New York's occupied. Darn it. This is basically a loyalist town.
not Boston, Massachusetts, or not Boston and Massachusetts, not Boston and Philadelphia, dog. The mother of Thanksgiving, who was Sarah Josepha Hale, she wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb. Ever heard of it? Ever heard of that banger? I wish someone would Christopher Columbus my petticoats. John Wayne invented the word pilgrim. Until that, they were called assholes. Hey, pilgrim. Hey, how you doing, pilgrim? I thought it was Sylvester Stallone coming up with the word pilgrim. I'll knock your block off, you old pilgrim. Hey, we ain't eating no pilgrim ass anymore. Hey, you better jump in that river before I start eating that pilgrim ass. You guys saw the movie. And you know, she did. She campaigned for 17 years through letters and editorials to presidents to make Thanksgiving a national holiday. Finally, convincing our boy, Abraham Lincoln, he declared it a national holiday in 1963 in the middle of a civil war because he said, guys, what are we even fighting for? Let's make Thanksgiving a national holiday. And everyone's like, what are we fighting for? You guys want to eat a bunch of shitty food on the third Thursday in November, and we'll stop all this nonsense of killing each other and slavery and stuff? Everybody's like, yeah. A lot of people don't know that. Him making Thanksgiving an actual holiday saved this country's life. So, you know, say that. And the whole, if you guys want to bring up the pilgrims eating ass thing too, I would definitely bring that up at your event. Sylvester, thank you. Oscar Mahungo does. This guy's a wealth of knowledge. Sylvester Stallone was also present at the first Thanksgiving. He absolutely was. Now this is where it starts getting nuts. Okay, FDR tried to change the date. Don't you realize everything in this country we do for money? Because the reason he did it, he said, "Oh, we got the Depression. Okay, so we gotta move it. We're gonna call it Franksgiving. Okay, and it's gonna be the Thanksgiving, the second to last Thursday, to extend the Christmas shopping season." Everyone hated it. Due to Thanksgiving uproar, Congress passed a joint resolution in 1941, officially setting Thanksgiving as the fourth Thursday in November. Christ, I think I did too much acid one time and it broke my brain, and I just haven't been able to recover from that. Honestly, I think that's it. I broke it back in like 2006, and my brain just hasn't. I used to read really well in school. I used to read so well. I used to be like the top reader. They would always have me do readings at church. I don't know if is it my mouth? Is it my mouth that just can't do it? Or what is it? It's harder than it looks. The arsonist has oddly shaped feet. We're gonna get through this. Jen's disappointed in me right now. I can tell she's like, I married a guy who can't read. The first turkey pardon was unofficial. While President George H.W. Bush formally started the tradition in 1989, President John F. Kennedy was the first to unofficially spare a turkey, reportedly saying in 1963, "We'll just let this one grow instead of bashing its fucking skull in." The White House did receive a raccoon that it was supposed to eat for dinner. In 1926, President Calvin Coolidge was sent a live raccoon named Rebecca. What the fuck? What is going on in 26, man? That they're eating raccoons named Rebecca. I mean, eat a raccoon, fine. Name it Rebecca and then eat it? I don't know about that. And it was supposed to be served for Thanksgiving dinner. What were we doing? Coolidge pardoned it and adopted it as a family pet instead. Now, it did bite his daughter in the jugular, and that became an issue because the baby raccoon Rebecca had a taste for blood then and went on a spree that ended in the basement of Comet Pizza. Jesus Christ. That's wild. FDR is smoking crack if he thinks the third Thursday isn't a holy day. Teddy Roosevelt killed the first turkey in America. God, we are getting a lot of stuff done. Raccoon named Rebecca. I've got my holiday talking points. That's what we're talking. That's what we're doing here, everybody. That's what we're doing here. Hey, that's what I'm doing. That stupid raccoon. I'll pop that stupid raccoon right in his eye. Oh, I'm Sylvester Stallone. I'm gonna pop him right in his eye. Hey, boo boo, we're gonna pop that raccoon, Rebecca, right in his keister. This is gonna blow your minds. This may actually blow your minds. If you're listening to this show on headphones, don't. You want to listen to it on speakers because this is going to blow your mind. Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song. What? The popular tune, originally titled One Horse Open Sleigh, was written in the 1850s, and it's meant to be sung on Thanksgiving, not Christmas, Jack. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Nay. Jingle bells. What? That one I don't know about. And here's our dogs in Philly. Philly has the oldest Thanksgiving Day parade. While Macy's parade may be a little more famous because it's in that loyalist hellhole, New York. Now they got General Cornwallis Mamdani there. Philadelphia's Thanksgiving Day parade, now sponsored by ABC, began in 1920, 4 years before the Macy's parade in New York. Oh, take that, Macy's. Bah! Hey, you doing that over here? You doing that over here, Macy's? I'm friggin' Sylvester Stallone over here. Hey, hickory dickory dock. Sylvester Stallone, knock you out. Out you knock. Hickory dickory. The first TV dinner was a frickin' accident, Jen. A Swanson employee in 1953 overestimated the demand for Thanksgiving and accidentally ordered 260 tons of frozen turkey. To manage the surplus, the company packaged the turkey with side dishes, inventing the TV dinners, selling the turkey until 1983. So 30 years of turkey because that dude, they froze, what? 30 years, same turkey. Jesus, that turkey's old. Native Americans observe a national day of mourning. You know, I'm a big Native American guy, but come on. A national day of mourning? Why? I don't get it. For many Native Americans, particularly the Wampanoag, The day is marked as a national day of mourning to remember their ancestors, the violence and oppression that followed the European contact, and to recognize the resilience of the indigenous people. I don't know. That does not ring a bell. Yeah, how about you just not be a wet blanket at Thanksgiving? How about you not be a wet smallpox blanket? Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I tell you what, though, I was big on like, hey, we fucked the Indians over. Indians had their own shit going on. It's not like the Indians were here like, oh, my fucking maypole. Yay, we're fucking in Cokia Mountains, just going around the mountains. Yay, fucking life is peace. Life is peace around the maypole. Life is peace around. No, they were doing some, it's like the Bo Burnham quote, genocide, the natives say you got to it first. Bo Burnham. We might have to listen to the whole Bo Burnham album today. Ooh, someone's bragging in the chat. I'm having a Campbell's soup flight for dinner. One horse open sleigh. The only Thanksgiving song I know is from Bob's Burger. Okay, this is my favorite one. I saved it for last. We got to wrap things up so everybody can get going on their day today. Benjamin Franklin loved the turkey. Franklin famously suggested that a turkey would be a more appropriate national bird than the bald eagle, calling the eagle a bird, the bald eagle, a bird of bad moral character, and the turkey, I'm sorry about that, and a turkey a more respectable bird. I apologize. Okay, so the story comes from an unpublished private letter Franklin wrote to his daughter Sarah Batch. Sarah Batch. It wasn't about the Great Seal because they were trying to come up with a Great Seal for America. The context wasn't a formal proposal to Congress to change the recently adopted Great Seal, which featured the bald eagle. Franklin was criticizing the Society of Cincinnati, which who hasn't criticized the Society of Cincinnati, for an exclusive hereditary society founded by officers of the Continental Army, which had adopted the bald eagle as a symbol. Franklin said the eagle depicted on the society's badge looked more like a turkey, and then he compared the two birds because he said the eagle is lazy. He's not wrong. He doesn't get his living honestly. It watches the osprey. The osprey catch fish, and then when it messes up, the eagle will come in and take it away. He's a thief. He's a coward. He can be driven away by much smaller birds. And for these reasons, Franklin concluded that the bald eagle was by no means a proper emblem for the brave and honest people of America, which, I mean, now, like, God, have we personified the bald eagle? I don't want to think too deep about this, but have we personified that bitch-ass bald eagle? Now, is it cool looking in front of the red, white, and blue? Absolutely, but turkeys are dope. If you haven't seen not a repileated, that's a woodpecker, but there is a type of, it begins with a C. There's a type of turkey that almost looks like, is Ivan awake right now? He is? Yeah. Will you ask him what that turkey's called from Mexico that has all the bright colors? Yeah, what's that turkey from Mexico with all the bright colors? It either begins with an O or a C. Do you remember the name of that turkey, son? Oh, yeah, it's a colorful turkey. They can look colorful. Damn. See, it either begins with a T or a O, maybe an O, like a opiliated. Oh, it's some kind of turkey. We're not gonna do oscillated turkey. It might be oscillated. It's from Mexico. Yeah, colorful turkey from Mexico. It's called the oscillated turkey. Oscillated turkey. Look up the fucking oscillated turkey, dog. Franklin called the turkey a much more respectable bird. Oscillated. Thank you. We got it. Tofurkey. That's not it. That's a good guy. It's a more respectable bird. The oscillated. Thank you. Poo poo pee pee or Mahumbo. Teddy G. Teddy G. Teddy G. Franklin called the turkey a much more respectable bird, a withal of true, original Native of America. What? He conceded that the turkey was a little vain and silly, but strongly emphasized that it was a bird of courage. It would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards who should presume to invade his farmyard with a red coat on. Oh, Benjamin. So that's kind of the deal, guys. I hope everyone has a glorious... Is someone knocking, Ruby? I don't think anyone is. I hope everyone has a glorious... Who's out there, Rube? Who's out there? Hope everyone has the best Thanksgiving ever. The older I get, the more... Who's out there, honey? Who's out there? You're on camera. I was just doing funny because no one's out there. No one's here on Thanksgiving. We're going to go celebrate with our family later. Love everybody. Love your family. Even when it's hard, be the better person, and then hold that over them till the end of time. That's what it's all about on these holidays. Anybody making any stuff that is like personal to them? Because Jen makes this dessert now, and it's like whipped cream. It's, what are those cookies called? Bischoff cookies, and what else do they have in it? Cookie butter, cheesecake. Oh my God, it's so good. I tried calling Cynthia last night too to see if we got one of those Dubai things in there. I didn't go pick it up, but hopefully she's got it in a freezer somewhere or something. Who knows? I'm baking homemade sticky buns for breakfast. It smells bananas good in here. Watching the parade, listening to this insanity, and I wouldn't change a thing. Happy Thanksgiving, friends. I'm thankful for all of you. I love you. Bring me some figgy pudding and bring me some figgy pudding on Happy New Year. Ordered my desserts from Cynthia. If you ain't getting desserts from Cynthia, I don't know what you're doing. And maybe you take your kids to Tanglefoot. She's closed till Saturday, so don't do that. Maybe you take them to Area 54 because now you got time. And you go check out the best laser tag place in the land. Or you can go out to Gucci's. It's going to be a little cold. Gucci's is still doing stuff, right? I think so. I think they got food and stuff, and they're staying open. New Year's. Save the date. New Year's, we are doing just a New Year's party, and we're going to have a little roast of Craig in the middle of it. Just a little roasty roast of Craig. So we're going to have food. We're going to have drink. Tickets will probably cost, I don't know, $30 to $50. I don't know. I got to see the food menu. I got a caterer. I got someone who's catering it. Maybe Cynthia will bring us some desserts. I want to have like little finger foods. I want it to be an old school Dean Martin style roast. It's going to be that pig's face Range Rover is 1010 on the ad. I know that I had a pig on a roast that has all of Craig's features. Did you notice the St. Louis Cardinals tattoo on its arm? It's so good. We should probably check on Craig. Hopefully he's alive. Should we try to call him once? It went straight to his voicemail earlier. Let's see. I was like calling him.
Craig, leave me a message and I'll get right back to you. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Craig, this is the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Just seeing what was up. Seeing how you're doing. Seeing if you're alive. I know. We're talking about your roast. We're talking about how we're going to roast you on January 1st. And everyone in the chat right now is like, we could never roast Craig that fat, and how funny that was. And everybody's like, oh, man, I can't wait to make fun of that fucking garbage fuck. And I'm like, God dang, guys, chill. That's my buddy. Even though he is just a piss water filled bag of shit. You know what I mean? So, all right, buddy. Oh, you're gonna be eating yourself up about missing the show. I hope you're dead, actually, for your sake, because you're gonna be beating yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about this, okay? Like, just because you leave your partner out to dry and now he's got to do bits like this where he calls you and talks because he can't fill a full hour of time without you, and he needs you and he misses you, and don't think about any of that. Just have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Anybody in the chat want to say anything to him before I hang up? I'm gonna wait for the chat to catch up because they're about a minute behind us. So chat, go ahead if you have anything to say to Craig. Now is your time. Ooh, someone said twice in 1 week! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Oh, and then someone says, did Craig have too much fun on Thanksgiving? Teddy G, Teddy G. Yeah, so, boo, Craig sucks. Okay, guys, we're not just going to rail on this big fucking dorky moron with the hats, guys. It's not the roast yet. It's not the roast yet. Well, I feel bad. I feel bad saying these things. We got to make sure. Okay, because Craig's like real excited. Craig's like real excited that he gets to rip on us at the end. So maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't do this because it's gonna get bad at the end. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up now. All right, left Craig a message. That's done. Got that on my to-do list. Got it done. Everybody go out and live today with the zest and fervor only a Hoosier Sophisticate can. Go suck this Thanksgiving's. Oh, look at the cat in the background. That was awesome. Go have fun today, dude. You only get one life to live. You never know when it could all just be taken from you in a damn instant. So might as well have a little giggle along the way. Love you guys. I'll see you. I don't know if we'll have a show tomorrow. I probably will. We'll see about Craig. Bye. What? Oh, wake his family up again. Jen just goes, yeah, and wake his fucking family up again. That's good. That's good. I got a new co-host. All right, bye.
There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point.
Oh my God, Jennifer Bear. Great call. Cowabunga. I forgot to say it. Cowabunga, 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 cowabunga.
There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point. There is a point. Is there a point to all this? Let's find a point.
The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just a ride, and we kill those people. Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a special caller on the line. Caller, how are you doing? What? It's a turkey. Are you being murdered right now? 911, what's your emergency?
It's the best turkey. I'm only eating the best turkey. I told you I pardoned him. I didn't. I don't have to. I don't have to pardon this turkey. I can do whatever I want with this turkey. I'm above the law. I can do that, you know.
We're gonna get kicked off of the stream again with these takes, dude. Craig's alive, guys. Craig's alive.
Guys, I'm sorry. I got back very late from the Lake of the Ozarks, and that's not an excuse. I just didn't have an alarm set. So
No, I knew. I tried calling you, and it went straight to voicemail. I was like, "Ooh, he's in trouble. That alarm might not go off."
He's in trouble. President Trump didn't pardon him. That's the problem. I was gonna name it Chuck and Nancy. Although I wouldn't pardon Chuck and Nancy. You know that.
Lock her up. Lock her up.
Lock this goddamn bird up.
All right, buddy.